It mows when you're at work. It mows while you're eating. It mows when you're out and about. It mows when you're on vacation. It mows while you're sleeping. It doesn't even need light. It mows with GPS. Last year, I mowed my lawn all year long with the Mammotion LUBA 2 robot lawnmower. And this year, Mammotion sent me the new upgraded LUBA 3. And today, you and I are gonna open this box, set this thing up to mow my lawn, and if you're curious, I have a pretty darn large lawn. My lawn has hills and dirt and ruts and gophers and moles and sand and rocks and all kinds of terrible things. I'm out in the forest, so there's sticks and trees and everything that makes mowing a challenge and a nightmare for a robot mower. So let's jump into this. Let's see what this thing looks like. Let's see how it works. And let's see if this is something that you want for your property. Oops. Holy cow. This is not the same. This is not the same at all. I just got the running boards put on and I saw this. Remove before use. Sharp blades underneath. Okay. Here we go. Here's those brand new blades. Wow, those discs are definitely different than last year's. Wow, this whole thing's been redesigned. The whole thing. This is awesome. Wait till you see the comparison of this versus last year's. This is the key to everything. Without this, it will not work. It's a little Mammotion key. So for now, this is where the base is gonna go. Here's my charging station. Now I'm gonna go plug it into the wall. This is the new RTK unit. I've got the spikes in the bottom. For now, it's not the best location, but it'll work for testing purposes. And you plug it into the base. Okay, almost done. Got to screw the dock in, and it comes like a model kit from when I was a little kid. And you just break all the screws off. And they're Allen key, and also on there comes an Allen key. This isn't my permanent setup, but this is going to let me test this thing out and see if this is something I want to use permanently on my lawn. Then I take my little mower after I log in. Needs to connect to this mower. Here's my LUBA 2 and my RTK, but I don't want those. I want to add a device. It found them. It's finding my LUBA 3. That's so cool. It connected to my Wi-Fi. Finish. It's at 50% battery out of the box. So I can start mapping, or I can add a device. There's my RTK. Let's add that. I'm going to add it to my home Wi-Fi network, but I'm not going to show you that. Sorry. It's joining my Wi-Fi. Okay, added my RTK. It's connecting to it right now. Here's my LUBA 3. Connecting to it. Update firmware. One tap upgrade, and now it's updating. So it updated, so now it says start mapping. Look at this, auto mapping Suitable for neat, level lawns with clear boundaries and grass shorter than 4 inches. Or manual mapping, which is the only thing I've ever done. Suitable for lawns with weedy edges, uneven, pitted ground, or slopes. Let's do manual. So I've mapped this front area of the lawn. It's got 2 random trees in it. It goes down the driveway. I've got a zigzag area around the brick, and I've got this windy little sidewalk area. And so I'm about to go tell it to mow, and let's see how it does. Okay, I just started at mowing, set it at 1.8 inches, and it's gonna mow this front area for us. Now it's been mowing my whole yard. All of this. This whole thing, my front yard, all the way over here. And you couldn't ask for a worse yard, I don't think. I mean, from the sandy areas that are trying to heal, to grass not growing under trees, to branches falling from trees, gopher hills. It's crazy, but look how great the yard looks. This is what it looks like after the LUBA 3 does its magic. So I am super impressed. I had the LUBA 2 last year, and now I have the LUBA 3. And wow, the upgrades, it's pretty impressive. I really like my LUBA 2, and it mowed my yard all year. And I have other robot mowers. I have remote controlled mowers. I have all kinds of mowers. But this is definitely going to be doing my front yard. So I want to show you the differences between the LUBA 2 and the LUBA 3. And I just got on my app on my phone and I said, charge. So it's going to dock right now. Now this dude is just hauling across the yard. So in the beginning of this video you saw how nice it looked. Well, now it's experienced my yard. And you can see as it drives along, there's nothing smooth or nice about my yard. Here you go. This is the Mammotion LUBA 2 and this is the Mammotion LUBA 3. And they're so similar, but they're so different. Hang on. Sandy yards make for dirty mowers. To the casual observer, they kind of look the same, right? But you can see how this is a lot more high tech. Now here we just had the 2 little cameras on the front, but this, we've got the spotlight, the cameras, and this 360. It's got LiDAR, all kinds of stuff I don't understand, honestly. Now we've got the sport running boards on it. It's got fenders, which it didn't have last year. And this mower, by the way, it sat outside, sat right there for over a year. So this is what they look like when they just sit outside. Now I have a garage at this point, so this one's gonna live in the garage. I do not want this to start looking kind of raggedy like this one. But a lot of the similarities, you know, the controls are the same. This is your rain sensor. So if this gets wet and connects this, then it's not gonna work unless you wanna mow in the rain. These are both all-wheel drive units. I mean, just little changes. This is the charging port on the back and the key. You know, now you've got your charger up here. It's different. And the dock has been totally redesigned. Now let me show you the underside of the worst maintained LUBA mower probably ever. It is sat outside. I haven't changed the blades. And this one is only a couple weeks old. In your accessory kit, it comes with all kinds of stuff. Cleaning brush, Look, this is a blade pack. So you can change out your blades. It comes with a screwdriver, comes with an Allen key, comes with all the stuff. So when you want to change the blades out, it's got 6 per. And you can see all the sticks and the sand, these are wearing down. And that, I mean, my riding lawnmower, I'd have to change my blades out a few times a year. My yard is rough. But they've upgraded and changed the design. Now this is like a, see that? It's like a floating deck. Last year it wasn't, it was just kind of mounted there. These are the worst blades you're ever gonna see. Look how terrible they are. There were only 4 per disc last year, now there's 6 per disc. That's a pretty big change. But this poor little Luba 2, but it still works great. It still works great. It doesn't cut as well as it should because part of the blades are missing. Just worn down over time. And this one, you know, when they spin, see how those blades, like they flick out? Now you do want to come under here, you do want to wash this and clean all this off sometimes. And my yard's just so dirty. If you're gonna mow in the night, you want to turn it off at some point because it's gonna be, there's gonna be dew on your grass and it'll cake mud and water and all kinds of yuck under it. Turning this dude back on, we're gonna get it back to mowing again. There we go, now it's turned back on. It knows its task is paused. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cancel this task. You come over here, here's my whole yard, the whole thing mapped. Every zone of my yard is mapped. But I come over here, here's my remote. Just drove it into one of my zones. Let me say, I'm gonna mow, no. No, no. My neighbor's ditch, no. Backyard, no. Let's just mow the front. Slide to mow. And now it's gonna start mowing. How about a B-1 bomber flying overhead? How often do you see a B-1 bomber flying overhead? There isn't Air Force Base nearby, so I guess I get special treatment by seeing front row seats on occasion. That's pretty cool. So he's gonna start off with a perimeter laps, and I have it set to do 2 perimeter laps. Now I just have this small zone here in the front yard. And I think I've got to put to 1.8 because I've got 1.8 inches tall because I've got Bermuda grass. And it's just gonna go along and trim it all up for me. And Bermuda, you want to mow regularly, so I just have it mow like every other day. Because one of the biggest arguments I get about having a robot mower is how long does it take to mow? Well, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I mean, it takes a few hours. And I've had some friends say, oh, that's too long, that's too long. I'm like, how's that too long? It mows when you're at work. It mows while you're eating. It mows when you're out and about. It mows when you're on vacation. It mows while you're sleeping. It doesn't even need light. It mows with GPS. So who cares? Now, if you have to actually do it yourself, well, yeah, it matters. Because my yard would take me about 2.5 hours on my riding mower, my 50-inch cut riding mower. But this dude, I don't know how long it takes. It mows the lawn. Now I'm gonna go out with my son, we're gonna go eat. I'll come back and this whole front area will be done. And it'll be off mowing that area. And then I'll wake up tomorrow, my whole yard will be mowed. So I don't care how long it takes. So hopefully you've learned some interesting information after watching this video about the Luba 3. This one, and I have another mower I really like. I'm not sure which one's better. This one is so quiet. It's so quiet. And with the all-wheel drive, it drives over almost anything, but it's not the best in sand. Now, why would you mow sand? I don't know. I'm an idiot. I don't know why I set it up like that. So I've been using the Luba 3 for a couple weeks now, and I found a weakness. So this area of my yard is terrible. It's all sand. and it manages to get through it oftentimes, but I set my perimeter around this ditch a little too close, and you can see it's kind of low and it gets stuck in here sometimes. So this was on me. The only problems I've had with this so far are problems with me in the way I've set it up. So setting it up to go too close to that ditch, so like I had it just straddling it, and well, it's sand, it kind of gave away. But besides that, it does really well. Now, you can see in the sandy soil, it certainly, these tires kind of tear it up a little bit. Now it's gonna mow in the perimeter. It goes right along the bricks because that's how I have it set. It's gonna go right by my hose because I have it set to go right by the hose. And when it gets over here, it's gonna turn. That's how accurate it is. And I set my perimeter, by the way, so to just split the difference. So it's half on the concrete, half on the grass, because then it just mows the whole thing, and after I edge, it'll come through and it'll take care of it all. So why not? But anyway, I plan to do a mower test in the future, and we'll see which one is king of the hill, because I have two now that are monsters, and if you can't tell which one's set up and mowing right now, it's this one. So currently, this is my new best friend, because I don't have to mow anymore. Like, literally, think about it. I just set this up. I'm about to jump in my truck, and I'm leaving, and my lawn will be mowed when I come back home. Think about that for a little bit. Have yourself a great day. You want to see more interesting reviews and cool toys for your yard? Like and subscribe. It doesn't cost you a thing, and it really helps me out a lot. So have yourself a great day. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.